Hey, y'all, what's going on? Take number 6 or 7. I am fucking over this computer and this camera. Um, y'all gonna be without much love on YouTube for a little bit after these last couple of little videos because I'm gonna have to get a new computer because I can't keep on being in the middle of doing a video, uploading the shit, and the shit don't go. Anywho, I don't even want to talk about it now. Anyway, but I will. American Horror Story starts out, they went back, flashback to 1919 with the horrors in there. And apparently some dude is going around killing women with the axe. And I cannot believe I'm saying this shit over and over and over again. Some repetitive ass shit. Like I'm not one of those that scripted up and shit like that. Like what you get is what you get. You know what I mean? Like, y'all have no idea how over this shit I am. Anywho, so this motherfucker is killing women. One scene where this girl in this white dress was leaning down and he done killed, apparently somebody else got behind her, axed that whore. And then we switch over to the ladies in the house who have decided that they're going to play jazz or find a band or something because we ain't going to be able to do this. Now, there was one that I feel like was Fiona. Y'all let me know whether it was Fiona or not. If y'all think it was, who said, we're not going to do that. We're not going to be prisoners in her. We're not going to go through that. We, women, we get ready to be able to vote, yada, yada, yada. So they cook a scheme up. Somehow, some broad is reading tarot cards or whatever. And she did say, as he was behind her with the axe talking about, I told you, I warned you or something. She did say she got the death card and pulled it up as he's getting ready to do it. She was like, I'm not reading mine. I thought she said that. I'm reading yours. So whose card? Like, clear that shit up for me. So one of the, I believe it was her, one of them, when he turned around, no. When he turned around, it was another one who stabbed him. And then the rest of the horse in the house killed his ass dead as hell in there. And I do mean they shanked the shit out of him. Now, FX, y'all just let too much shit be shown. Anywho, so his ass is dead, and we assuming that Mr. Axe is gone. Now, we're going to usher off of that for a minute and go into, oh girl, the 3 witches that are left behind because one of them's dead. Now, the one that everybody thinks is the supreme, up-and-coming supreme, and I do too, she decides, I'm going to pull some shots, honey, give one to the baby with the Down syndrome, and said, we need to get each other's back, and yada, yada, yada. We need to find out what happened to her. I find her, she dead, whatever. We need to see what happened. City said, honey, no, basically no shade, honey, but I've been taking care of myself. But City girl, you was not taking care of yourself when you let the damn Minotaur mount your ass and took LePew's dead ass blood and put it between that sarcophagus down there. And the damn thing that mounted you and damn near killed you. So how well have you been taking care of yourself? Okay, we'll move forward. Anywho, so they go with the Ouija board and shit. They gonna ask questions and trying to channel Miss Honeycat, the other witch that's dead, which we all know that she's upstairs in the butler's motherfucking pantry, in a box wearing his motherfucking chiffon dress while he's running around with the drawers she had on when the Supreme killed her with his tongueless ass. Anyway, so she's asking questions and it's like, are you dead or whatever? At one point, the damn thing said, who killed? She said, who killed you? And it said you. And that's when City Babe was like, hold up. You gonna need to know who the fuck you channeling in here. We ain't with this shit. Basically is what she's saying. And I'm like, yes, City Babe, you better read that bitch because I never would have sat down. When she said we getting ready to call the other side, I'd be like, bitch, I don't have that service in my phone plan. Now, I'm sorry. I don't be calling the other side and shit like that, bitch. If they ain't on this side of motherfucking creation, honey, I don't need to talk to you no more. You're gone, honey. Gone. Okay? Anywho, so they kind of stopped with that, but they wanted the shit's going on, hands off of it and this and that and other. Now, let's ease off of that for a minute and go to Mother Supreme. Because we just, it's Supreme and The baby who got the acid thrown on her, Lord Jesus. She comes home. The Supreme brings her in there, brings her in the house, and she's, talking about what she's going through, and she's got this new sight. And then the husband's there with his lousy ass and touches her again. Now, we know from last time when he touched her, she was able to see what the fuck he did. But this time, and I'm wondering why she didn't say nothing about it, or why she waited till now. This time she's like, I seen what you did, and it's kind of fuzzy, but it's coming to me, and this and that and other, and how on you are, and I hate that it took me losing my sight to be able to see you. Now the Supreme is over there like, I'm so glad you able to see his bullshit, because I've been seeing the bullshit in his pocket or whatever, And he's like, hold up, honey, but I love you. And she's like, get your ass out of here. The motherfucker act like he want to still talk, honey. The motherfucking door flew open. The Supreme said, I would leave now because you're not getting ready to get another chance. So his ass goes up out of there. The door shuts behind him, and her daughter says, I just wanted to rip his motherfucking arms off and do some shit and throw him out the window. And I'm like, well, okay, bitch. But I'm wondering, like, she's seeing bits and pieces and this and that and other. And I'm kind of like, when's she going to get on to her mama? When's she going to get on to Mother Supreme? Which is coming now, because she goes to touch her and tell her, you need your medicine, you need some rest, let me help you in, yada, yada, yada. And she touches her, and that's when she sees the fire, where they done burnt Miss Honey that poofed up in the air. She's like, I didn't want to tell you. She was like, why didn't you tell me? When was you going to tell me? And I didn't want to tell you. And she's like, you burnt her. And she's like, well, she's the one who threw acid on you, and she don't believe it. And she would be right about that. They done cook that shit and sit abate. This shit gonna bite you on your ass, Queenie. You and the motherfucker Supreme. And with that being said, I will stay in line with you, Miss Mother Supreme, honey, because I do believe your ass was in there getting your round of chemo. Sitting there listening to everybody's motherfucking thoughts and shit. One woman, going through all the shit they thinking about. This bitch pulls the motherfucking IV out, and the doctor said, wait a minute, you doing well or whatever. And she said, it's too loud in here. Bitch, it wasn't too loud. Can't nobody hear what they thinking but you, bitch. Like, for real? Then you want to, every time I turn around, you want to fuss and argue with the doctors now, girl. Apparently, being the Supreme ain't helping you with the shit that's ailing you, for real, pudding. Anywho, so the doctors talks her into it, and bitch, I would never touch my fucking IV. And they could have made it a little bit more realistic, and the bitch could have had a port, but we'll move forward. So the doctor talks her into staying, and whatever the fuck. He said he gave her a sedative, and I'm wondering when the fuck this shit gonna kick in, or either this shit ain't gonna kick in, because y'all know this bitch been popping pills forever. With her liquor and this and that and other. She's a pill head on top of everything else. You can't get no fruits and berries. Okay, off of that. Now, do I want to go to that? Can we have a minute with the necromancer who then took the dead bitch who was on the damn cross or whatever she was on, done got burned up and shit. She drugged that bitch back, put her in some motherfucking shit, manure, and had egg peels and shit, and oxtails and liver lilies and honey, Tyrannosaurus Rex butt, whatever the fuck. This bitch did everything but spit on that hole and that dirt trying to bring that burnt ass body back. But to add to that, you see the hand trying to come up, and this bitch said she patting like, you ain't ready yet. Water in this bitch like she getting ready to spring up like a damn burnt flower. I can't. Really? I fucking can't. Now, this damn necromancer, she's trying me a little bit. Now, since we talking about her, the baby that the mama was touching his pee-pee and having sex with him, he done ran up on her. He apparently is stinking like the mama's blood and shit is on him. He can't speak. He's going crazy. And she's like, well, let's get you a bath. And then took him to the house to get him a damn bath. Washing his ass, and she gets ready to wash his area. This motherfucker Jones is the fuck out on her and just starts going crazy. Now, I'm thinking he gonna kill her. Because the way it's kind of looking while she playing that 8-track. And I was so through when the bitch had the damn 8-track going. He done threw the shit everywhere and he's going crazy. And we're going to pause there for a minute. Now we're going to go back to the girls. Because the one that's going to be the damn supreme, this bitch then went back to the board by her motherfucking self to find out who the hell that is saying I'm this and you the one. She done conjured up and made a motherfucking deal with the damn Axeman. Bitch, did you not get the fucking memo prior to that this motherfucker don't like witches nor women? With that being said, and I didn't hear a bit of jazz playing, and bitch, you will never be making a motherfucker. Really, bitch? Ooh, this bitch done conjured some shit up. She done agreed to do some shit, so now she know where old girl's body is upstairs in the pantry. She done carried her happy-go-lucky ass up there, which, bitch, I don't know how you didn't throw up every step you went high, because, honey, that body been up there, baby, for too long stinking. So she pops the shit open, holding her nose and shit, and I was just like, oh, no, ma'am. Realizes old girl is up there dead. Now, about this time, old dude, the butler, he done ran up. She done had to whoop him with one of them porcelain dolls and this and that and other. And did y'all happen to check out when she went up there and all them damn tea sets and this and that and other? Now, butler, you a little teapot, short and stout, honey. Bitch, who done pulled you over and pulled you out, bitch? I mean, all them tea sets. Now, clearly you didn't need the dead body breaker. Baby, you want to be a tongueless cross-dresser. Now, go ahead and do it. You ain't got to keep dead bodies up there. Honey, they done hit his ass. Now, they got him all tied up and shit. Got the baby there. They got the Down syndrome. Queen is sitting there. A hot fall and Miss New Supreme want to know and want the answers. You gonna answer the question. She gonna read your mind because we know you can't talk. We done covered all our bases. Well, they take the motherfucking spatula when he don't say shit because they trying to figure out who the hell killed her, and they know that he know. And they thinking he did it. So they done burned the shit out of him with that shit, and then he all of a sudden starts, thinking in his damn head, and y'all, he's the same Russell Eddington from Bone Tone, honey. Same tricky ass mofo from Bone Tone. Anywho, and he starts saying, I did it and I wanted her and I wanted to just enter her dead body. Motherfucker, please. So look like we got two necronamsas. Are you kidding me? You knew you had to have her, but y'all know that was a front so that he wouldn't give up the supreme. Now, old girl with the Down syndrome, that baby, she's saying everything that went on. About this time, Queen is like, fuck it, I know how to make his ass talk. I'm going to burn this shit and put it on my own face. So this bitch burns her own side of her face, which burns his shit up. He done said what he had to say. And he still ain't said shit. He done passed out from the pain by now. And plus, he probably was falling out because he was probably like, Lord, and I got my good draws on. And they getting ready to kill me. I don't know. Anywho, so, old girl's Queen is like, fuck him. Let's kill him. The new Supreme, the old girl was like, she heard what he said. The new Supreme, well, the up and coming one that we think is the new one. She says, we ain't going to kill him. And they like, what? And Miss Honey Dip that read his mouth said he confessed it. But they like, now she knows that there's some other shit going on. Now, she done drug the damn dead witch who was in there, that friend, somewhere, and she done came up in her mind, and we're going to swing back now because she done drugged the body and realized in her mind that she needed the motherfucking necromancer. So now we're going to swing back to where she's trying to wash the balls, the baby's balls and shit. He done hopped out the water and shit, and y'all, the FX give us back balls. Like, are you serious? Y'all, FX is doing too much. Next is going to be full frontal nudity. Like, I just cannot. Back balls. Oh. Anyway, he's up and he done threw the motherfucking music. Old girl wants him out of there and she's like, you done killed Stevie. Baby, that old ass 8-track, that is not the tea. Somebody get this baby an iPad, an iPod or something, put in a DVD. I don't know. At least TDK, what is it? TDK cassettes. And now I'm telling my age. So about this time, the new Supreme comes in and she's like, he runs to her and she's like, I come to get you and him because I need your help. Oh, girl's mad and want his ass out of there. She like, now he's a bad piece of dead. I'm going out here to go water this burnt bitch because I feel as if she gonna be more grateful. Now, bitch, I'm gonna stop right there because clearly she gonna come back a hot ass piece of burnt mess. Really? Anywho, so they leave and go back to the damn mansion. They gone and now Miss Honey Cabbage is really coming into her own. Now we're gonna, let's stop there momentarily. Because I feel the need. No, we're gonna go through with that. Now it's that nasty ass shit. So the necronym, she's like, I need you to do this. I need you to bring her back. We need to know what fucks then went on and who done killed her and yada yada yada. While she's in there stealing shit out the pantry at the same time and this and that and other and grabbing shit and all of this. She's like, I'm gonna try, but the dead been in her for a long time, so you gonna have to press on her stomach. And I'm assuming and push the dead up so that I can suck it the fuck out. I cannot. They doing it and shit, and she's doing what she's doing. And this bitch, okay. Y'all, that's when I was like, I lost my cookies. Because this bitch shot what I think was shit out her mouth. Like, And they done brought this, they bringing her back and she's coughing and shit. This bitch leans up, draws her breath, her motherfucking shit is cut. And this bitch goes, I need a cigarette. And I was not mad at that bitch because I just feel like, bitch, if you've been to the other side, whore, you have earned a motherfucking cigarette. Get that bitch some weed. She deserves it. She deserves it. Anywho, so she, they done brought her back, and oh girl, the necromancer was like, y'all got some shit going on. There's some wrong shit up in this house. So she can sense, I guess, the dead as well. Now, they done put a scarf on this baby, trying to see what's going on with her. She's sitting up in the bed and shit. And they like, testing and trying to find out what do you remember. And of course somebody had to ask what it was like, you know what I'm saying, in the afterworld. And she said it wasn't nothing but black, honey. It ain't nothing. Now you did not have to come back and break their damn hearts like that. You could have at least told them. Because bitch, I surely thought you was going to say, bitch, I was burning. I'm just saying. So she was like, I seen red and this and that and other. Now, okay, they done gave us something to drink, and y'all, are y'all thinking some Walking Dead shit with me? Because I'm thinking, this bitch like the boy, done been dead. She gonna need these some flesh and brains and shit. Anywho, so, okay, about this time, this shit's going on, and then we're gonna go to the Supreme's daughter. Okay? She's upstairs, kind of feeling her way with the key, and this and that and other, trying to take her medicine and all of this. Now, we're going to pause right there because I do feel the need to go now to Miss LaVue. And that damn husband of the daughter, he done carried his stinking ass to Miss LaVue. Now, they in cahoots together. At first, I was thinking his ass is going to try to, he knows that they're against him, so he's trying to get back at her since she don't want him. She lets him in and locks the motherfucking door and shit. She get to talking and this and that and other. What was it? Get to talking, and I'm like, what the hell do these motherfuckers, are they in cahoots? Now, about this time, I want to kind of pause for a minute because there was a short moment with the daughter that's up there in her room and some other shit or whenever it was where old girl with the red hair who the husband didn't kill. Now that comes into play because I thought he was a motherfucking just homicidal murderer whatever the fuck she did to them with the snakes when they was having sex that made him into this shit. No. That was a damn witch, and apparently she was a fire starter, and they played this whole scene out where, you know, there had been other fires, and your girl was like, nothing wrong with you, you know, you had 2 other fires. But why didn't you tell me about the last one that happened? Then they show what happens. Apparently the boyfriend saying, I can't marry you, I can't be with you. The bitch got mad and burnt his ass right there. Yet another sign that you don't fucking fuck with witches. If you are fucking with witches, you will never be playing on their ass. And you willingly know. Anywho, turns out him and Miss LaVue been in cahoots, and this bitch is a motherfucking witch hunter. Y'all, I did not see that shit coming no kind of way. I felt like he was just fucked up. But you could have never told me that he been there, and been there for what, 5 years? That infiltrated Miss LaVue is like, he's like, you know, they know, and, you know, she mad at his ass. Like, you ain't did shit for me. You ain't doing motherfucking thing. You wasn't able to stop. And this is when she does, because y'all know on every scene she must have a reading scene that she's in. And this is when this bitch says, these motherfuckers and got, you know, new powers. And not only have they done that, but the bitch is one and unplanted. And I ain't gonna say the other words she said, but she done one and unplanted a bitch that I planted. And when I plant a bitch, I want the bitch to stay planted. Like, I put the bitch in the ground alive, and they done dug my motherfucking enemy up. Oh, girl. She read boots. Did y'all get into that part? He's saying, I'm able to get you in. I've been in there. He been there for 5 years, and she got this site, and this and that and other. Motherfucker, you been there. I can't. Y'all, this shit is getting deep. This shit is getting fucking deep. And tonight, honey, they just kind of opened the floodgate and just let that much more in. Now, back to the damn daughter. And I know right about now, everybody's probably like, now, where in the hell is Le Pew? Because that's what one of my loves was saying on Twitter. And I'm thinking my love was talking about the butler. But he was talking about the damn maid. And where is this bitch? Is she somewhere frolicking with the other 2 daughters that was left that didn't get in their natural? Anywho, now the Supreme's daughter is sitting up there and she's trying to feel her way. She done slid up shit off because she's been through a lot. Bitch is fucked up in the face. She's been through a lot. And I want the necronamsel to put some of that motherfucking swamp mud and wolf pussy on her face and just get her together. Yes, it's deep. Not actually pussy, but wolf pussy powder or some shit. Some clay. I don't know. What? The bitch had acid thrown in her face. The acid thrown in the face, bitch. Okay? Some alligator ass or something, underarms or something. I don't know, but work it out. She deserves to have her eyesight. She done dropped the pills, and I'm like, and I'm looking, y'all, was she trying to kill herself? But, okay, maybe she wasn't. She was trying to get her pill. About this time, the girls is down there talking to the dead-ass witch, and they hear her, and she realizes that there's this man in the room with her, which is the fucking Axeman. He been in the house the whole time. And why is he so visible and able to do the shit he's doing? Because the new up-and-coming Supreme, this bitch done conjured his ass. Like, are you kidding me, bitch? So now he's like, don't nobody leave out of this room. She promised me she would bring me back. She lied. She didn't do it. He still got the axe. Now, old girl can see, you know, like the vibration of him or whatever. She's screaming in her slipping drawers and shit, trying to hide. He's trying to axe her. Now, when she screams, they realize that it's the motherfucking Axeman up there fucking with her. This is when the up-and-coming Supreme, this bitch decides to run through the house, fall on shit. Bitch, you just fell for nothing in that living room. You wasn't trying to be in a hurry. I can't. So, while this bitch is upstairs who done let you in, now remember, it's her who saved your ass. While the Axeman is up here. So she's trying to get to the motherfucking some spell book, trying to get a spell or whatever. And this is when she exposes one of her new motherfucking talents. She takes her hand and Cinnabay's like, bitch, just let's get a sandwich. Fuck it. She blind, she gone, she don't want to live. Let her die. You know, I'm just paraphrasing. You know, she's just kind of like, oh, Lord, it's too many fucking books. How the fuck we gonna find it? This bitch takes her hand and scrapes it over and goes straight to the book. Now, bitch, now you the reading fucking rainbow witch. So she gets this black book, the motherfucker pops open some shit straight out of Charm and the motherfucking book of shadows. Y'all, I love Charm. And the spell pops open to this spell, and they motherfucking grab hands and speak this shit like it ain't nothing. They don't know what the fuck they said. Now about this time I'm humming because I ain't trying to hear everything, because if it's some subliminal shit, some of that damn subliminal, y'all know all of that shit, New World Order shit or whatever, honey, I'm rebuking in the name of Jesus, baby. So I'm like, okay, I'm listening, but I ain't listening. The woman stopped hollering, they get to her, and this motherfucker done disappeared. And they thinking they vanquishing his ass, sending his soul wherever it need to go. No, bitch, you didn't. Next thing you know, this motherfucker is selling out with his motherfucking saxophone and axe. He's leaving the motherfucking house in real fucking flesh. Bitch, you done conjured up the Axeman. Now you done let the motherfucker loose and made him human. Now he's leaving, and you know who the fuck he's going to find. And this is when we need to go to Miss Honey Cabbage, the supreme of today. Because she's railing and sitting and drinking. And like I said, it is nothing like real. Because, bitch, if you did chemo or the drinking is the last thing you want to do. If you'd have puffed a piece of weed, I'd have rolled out with you. She's sitting there, you know, in the blues shit and drinking her shit. About this time, this motherfucking Axeman comes and lays his hat down. Now, why don't this bitch know who this is? Because he damn sure know who he's talking to. Now, you know he got it in for them. Now, I remember I shared some shit. If y'all look at it, you know, read some things, follow the blogs or whatever. They made mention that at some point they gonna have to come together, and it's gonna be a whole nother motherfucking evil. Now, is he it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Anywho, y'all, that's pretty much the gist of it. All that shit, they done opened up so many cans of worms on this shit. I just can't even begin. But the shit is getting good. We hanging in there with it. I am still aggravated that I had to start over and over and over again, y'all. And ugh. Anywho, so y'all tell me what y'all think. How do y'all think this shit's gonna end up? And do y'all agree with me that he's gonna be the thing that they gonna have to come together on? Because he could fucking kill Miss LaVue too. You know, so y'all tell me what y'all think. The shit was deep. It was good. Leave whatever below. If you do a video or whatever, I guess email it to me so I can see it with this new shit. With YouTube and the comments and all of this bullshit and the replying and threads and all of this, chew my draws. Like this bullshit, I can't. So y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm out of here. Sorry this was so long. Much love.